name is Jay Biggs. I'm a safety advisor with Core Safety. What I'm going to be talking to you today is the OSHA standards with Frito-Lay and PepsiCo. In the event of an accident, and you see an accident on the roof or any place in the facility, they want you to call 911 first, and then contact a supervisor that's around in the area. This is it's an FDA food processing plant. So if you cut yourself or you start to bleed, stay right where you are. Don't walk around. Don't let anybody administer you. Somebody around you go contact a supervisor because it is a food safety plant. Exposure to blood and infections materials is real important here. If you do the confined space, you have to be qualified and certified in the confined space program. If you do cranes and a hoist, if you have any type of a crane or hoist, they have to inspect it and make sure you have your proper certifications. On the electrical program, you have to make sure that you do the lockout tag-out program. You have to put your locks on it and our locks along with Frito-Lay's locks. On the emergency operations, in case there's an emergency in the plant here, the muster point is right outside the trailer here. And if the emergency is on this side of the building, the muster point is on the front part of the building next to the fountains. The fall protection program, this is for working services, confined space, or fall hazard. Anyone that's working on a structure 6 feet or higher, you have to have full body harness. On the PIT program, if you're driving a forklift, you have to be seat belted in. We have to have all your certifications to operate the forklift. If you're using a scissor lift or a boom lift, on both of those, it's 2 men per basket. You have to be tied off. You have to wear a full safety harness. And then we would need to see your certifications on that as well. On the hearing program, if you're exposed to any noise levels over or above an 8-hour time, or 85, you have to wear the earplugs, but we require you to wear the earplugs inside the building here at all times. Those earplugs you have on, you can't wear out here. You have to wear the earplugs that we provide you, so you need to put those in your pocket. The earplugs that we have out here has got little BBs in them, and they're magnetic, and they're used for they're approved by Frito-Lay and inside the plant. If you're going to be working with anything as far as grinding, welding, brazing, soldering, or cuttering, you have to get a hot work permit. We have hot work permits up there. You fill out the hot work permit. The top copy goes in here with me, and the hard copy stays with you on the project while you're doing the project. At the end of the day, you bring the hard copy back here as well. As far as your PPE, you have to wear a hard hat, your safety glasses, your reflective vest, steel-toed boots, and gloves when needed. On the respiratory program, this is for all contractors and vendors. If you're working inside, you're working up, whether you're working inside or you're working on the roof, if you work around insulation or any type of dust, you want to wear a dust mask. We've got dust masks in here. Also, Frito-Lay provides them. On the health and safety program, Frito-Lay just wants to make sure that yourself and your self-working environment protection of the food quality. On the spill control, anytime you bring any chemicals onto the job site, you have to make sure that you fill out your MSDS sheet, and you have to give us a copy of that and bring it in here. Any containers you bring onto the job site have to be metal, they can't be plastic. Every time you come to the job site in the morning, you have to sign in here to our sign-in sheet, and then when you leave for the day, you have to sign out. As far as your discipline, Frito-Lay will walk around and watch you work. They'll look for your PPE, your ear plugs, and anytime you work inside the building, you have to wear a hairnet. And if you beard, you have to wear a bear net. We've got those over there. If they see you inside the building or either on the plane at all and you don't have your earplugs in or you don't have your safety glasses on, they will discipline you on that, and if it happens twice, they'll ask you to leave. If you have an injury on site, again, you want to, all accidents have to be reported immediately to your supervisor, to our superintendents, and also to FLNA. Our superintendents are Byron and Jason, and you'll see them up on, I don't know if you're going to be working on the roof or inside the building, but you'll see them walk around the facility. They'll introduce themselves. This is Byron. As far as waste, FLNA recycles 98% of all waste. If you need to throw anything away, the red dumpsters that are out here are for trash, and the black or blue is for metal only. As far as the chemicals, all chemicals that's brought on site must be stored in proper containment. Again, no plastic, it's all metal. If you spill something on the ground, chemical-wise, you have to clean it up right away because they don't want it getting into their water system. And this is for if you're going to be working inside the building. You can't wear any jewelry in your wristwatches, earrings, bracelets, or pins. Your shirts must be tucked in at all times because there's moving parts in there, conveyor belts. They don't want you getting tucked in. Again, you have to wear the hairnets anytime you're working inside the building. As far as eating food, drinking beverages, chewing gum, candy, it's only permitted in the break room upstairs. Safety glasses must be worn at all time on this job site. Muscle shirts are not allowed. It has to be a full shirt, preferably a long sleeve. No open-toed shoes or tennis shoes are allowed on the plant. No glass containers are allowed at all, plastic. Equipment brought onto the job site must be clean. It can't have any dust or dirt or mud on it. It has to be clean, any type of equipment you bring on. You have to remove all tags and labels from piping and conduit. Do not leave electrical wires exposed outside the panel. Do not leave any Teflon tape exposed on piping. And FLNA is real big on housekeeping, so if you make a mess, you want to clean it up right away. Don't wait till the end of your shift. Now the parking.